Hi everyone. I haven't posted much this week because I'm suffering from a lot of fatigue. I know exactly what's caused it. I decided to apply for PIP, Personal Independence Payment. It took me a week and a half to draft all my answers. I then also had to write them up as I accidentally agreed to having the paper copy of the form rather than the online one. Because there is a deadline for getting your PIP form in, and because I had to take into account time to send it in the post, I cracked on with filling it in. I think I've pushed myself a bit too hard to get it done quickly. I've always found that mentally taxing activities are more fatiguing to me than physical activities. I've also ended up with a lot to write. I use the benefits and work website guides to help me as well. Not just the overall one, but the condition specific ones too. So I use the ADHD and fibromyalgia guides, as well as the chronic fatigue syndrome one as well. I don't have a diagnosis of chronic fatigue syndrome, but about this time last year, when I was last at the doctor's, my doctor actually upgraded my fatigue to chronic fatigue. I do have a lot of the symptoms of chronic fatigue syndrome as well, but a lot of them do also overlap with fibromyalgia. So I think my fatigue is more from the fibro and has become chronic, not full on chronic fatigue syndrome. I know from doing my work capability assessments that I needed to thoroughly fill in the form. So I got that sent on Monday. It's Saturday today, by the way, just for clarification. But since then, I've crashed out. I'm really struggling to get things done at home. I'm doing the bare minimum, more of a surviving rather than thriving. Now it's a case of waiting to see what the DWP say. They usually want you to speak to somebody either on the phone or face to face, so I'll have to wait for that appointment to come through. And in the meantime, I just need to try and rest as best I can. One thing I have realised from filling this form in and looking at myself from the different points of view of my conditions, ADHD and fibromyalgia really do contradict each other. Fibro needs me to rest and my ADHD needs me to be doing something. It really doesn't work. Anyway, I hope you're all having a better week than I've had. I hope parents are surviving half term. Have a lovely weekend. See you all later.